Hey guys, welcome to Now, Madam.
And I'm Bruce.
And truly, we gamers are blessed.
Time was we'd have to wait 5 years before busting out the bats and bike chains for a good old-fashioned console war. Yeah!
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, thanks to Sony's PlayStation 4 Pro and Microsoft's upcoming Xbox Scorpio, the console wars rage year-round. I don't know why he's doing the cowboy
I'm not
thing.
sure either. Thanks to sassy social media and a fresh interview from Eurogamer with Microsoft Senior Director of Product Management, Albert Pinello, that fire's got enough fuel to keep burning for a while.
Yeah, amusingly, Pinello goes out of his way multiple times to explain that he's not interested in console wars and that Microsoft really respects what Sony's doing and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, who gives a shit? We're here to make some news and make it spicy and sexy, right, Lawrence?
Sexy,
Yeah. Speaking of which, here's a picture of a hot chick and a hot dude.
Oh, Lawrence is the hot dude.
Servicing all types of our viewers. Oh, we should probably throw in like a hot wolf or something.
Oh, cool. Hot wolf.
Sure, fuck it. So after all that sex appeal, let's lead with the most incendiary quote we could pump out of this otherwise respectful and informative interview. Because this is YouTube, damn it. So when speaking about the Pro and Scorpio's relative performance, Pinello said, quote, "I know that the PS4 Pro's 4.2 teraflops is not enough to do true 4K. Boom. So I feel like our product aspired a little bit higher, and we will have fewer asterisks around the 4K experience we deliver on our box."
Oh my, what sort of asterisk is Pinello referring to, you may ask? Mostly it's relating to the sort of 4K the PS4 Pro is expected to produce.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to say?
I just said right.
Oh, yeah. The situation is similar to the sort of 1080p produced by the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, where the consoles would render an image under that resolution and scale them up.
Yes, Pinello went on to explain some more though, right, Lawrence?
Yes, he went on to say, quote, "There were just a lot of asterisks in their marketing around 4K, which is interesting because when we thought about what spec we wanted for Scorpio, we were very clear we wanted developers to take their Xbox engines and render them in native, true 4K. That's why we picked the number. That's why we have the memory bandwidth we have. That's why we have the teraflops we have. Because it's what we heard from game developers was required to achieve native 4K.
Boom! Boom! Fucking kablam!
Blam!
Kaboom!
Microsoft do what Sony don't.
Nope,
Some
nope,
don't.
Sony don't.
Sony don't.
That's how you say it. Microsoft do what Sony don't.
Something like that. So despite us adding some playful venom to the exchange, Pinello stressed that the conversation around these consoles isn't based around insulting the competition.
Yeah, he lays it out objectively saying, quote, "We've got a product to sell, they've got a product to sell, so we're going to highlight the things we think make our product advantaged over their product." But that to me feels different to the historical Sega does what Nintendo don't kind of head-on jabs that have happened in the past.
A more seasoned, more respectful industry we now live in.
Fuck that.
Sure.
Yeah,
Not really.
I hate these.
Yeah.
Sony ponies.
And then Pinello had to go and be a classy asshole by saying, "Clearly, you and I are going to talk about Sony and us and why I think our product is better than their product, but it doesn't come with disrespect for what they're doing."
Yeah, Lawrence, there might be some guff between the lines, yeah?
Yeah, some. Mostly on social media. They're pretty keen to point out the particular advantages Xbox has over PlayStation
Sure.
at the exact moment that those things become apparent. So yeah, sassy tweets from the official Xbox accounts stress that their platform supports mods, backwards compatibility, and a 4K Blu-ray player, which even the PlayStation 4 Pro won't have. But yet again, Pinello has to be a respectful dick by pointing out that the Xbox One S's 4K player isn't a specific shot against Sony.
Yeah, he goes on to explain, "We had to make those decisions long ago, so it's funny how much people think we act or react to what Sony's doing, but this decision was locked a long time ago."
Yeah, Pinello even dove into the decision itself, saying that Microsoft wanted to provide 4K Blu-ray because, quote, "there are still going to be places in the world that won't get that streaming because of their internet connections, but might have access to physical." So yeah, I'm glad we made that decision. I'm a fan of 4K, thinking globally. And we have good differentiation between the PS4 Slim and us.
Oh, come on, Pinello. We need some more napalm.
Start screaming, Sony don't!
Yeah,
Sony ponies!
We need more hot fire, you beautiful bastard.
Play, what is it? Play sucks. Play station.
Play suction.
Play suck station.
God of Snore.
Did I get it? God of Snore.
Got him. Fucking bombed.
Yeah, got him.
Surely the PS4 Pro has Scorpio beat on one point, right? It must. It's the price.
Or does it?
Lawrence?
Ooh, yeah, this is when it gets pretty interesting. Pinello simply said on the subject of price, quote, "We haven't announced the price yet, so we'll see."
As he said smugly with a wink and a twinkle in his eye. Yeah, so that's actually pretty spicy. The expectation has always been that the Scorpio will cost more than the surprisingly cheap PlayStation 4 Pro, which Sony revealed to cost about $400 at their reveal event on September 7th.
Yeah, when presented with that assumption, Pinello simply responded, quote, It will be an interesting discussion next time we chat.
He said, I notice you have a raging erection, Mr. Pinello.
Oh, you're so saucy.
Yeah.
I love it.
If nothing else, releasing a year later gives Microsoft an opportunity to study how the PlayStation 4 Pro performs at its current price point. And Microsoft has a legacy of burning cash to force their way into different markets, whether it be phones, operating systems, or MP3 players. Hello, Zune.
If the Scorpio hits in 2017 for $400, we got a real spicy console war.
Last time when we filmed this, Bruce didn't do the accent because he
I
thought
read
it'd
a
be
spicy
racist.
spicy console war.
Ooh,
Right? Isn't that how you say it?
I don't know. Mario's rotating in his grave.
Surely you don't get in trouble for making fun of Italians anymore, do you?
Who?
No.
It's not even a group.
No.
You're allowed to make fun of Italian.
Rome went under when they killed Jesus.
So at least we got some amount of console rumor mongering out of it. Hey, thanks, Pinello.
Yeah,
We
that's good
appreciate
stuff.
that, yeah.
And before we get out of here, there's plenty more content in the Eurogamer interview that we exploited for the sake of this video. Pinello's a very smart guy with plenty of great insights on the current state of gaming, so you should check out the full interview via the link in the description.
But what do you think, Lawrence?
I mean, I'm both, but that's lame. We need people to fucking pick a side.
You gotta pick a side,
gotta
dog.
pick a
Pro
man.
or side Scorpio. I mean, yeah, I'm getting both because I like video games. So
Scorpio awesome.
I'm only getting the Scorpio if it's actually shaped like a scorpion. Otherwise, what's the point?
has an articulating arm that just pokes you in the stomach. Ah!
When it's low on power, the tail waggles thusly.
That's where it gets all the teraflops from.
You could always say, though, Tron Legacy is definitely better than Tron 1.
Nope.
Yep.
Lawrence
Definitively.
he'll never
Untrue.
say that. He'll never
Yeah.
say that.
When they start drinking the, like, ram water, and they play High Lie, and they're like, it's the future.
There's ram water in that movie?
Yeah.
Oh, they call it power, Adam, idiot.
They made Jeff Bridges wear a skirt because his junk was so big.
Really?
Yeah. And they didn't have dancers' belts back then. That's for film, so they're like, Jeff, we can see your knob. And he's like, yeah, it's a kid's movie, right?